Hanji, good morning all of you, beta ji. Today we will discuss about the life cycle of haplotonic life cycle. We have finished the life cycle of angiosperm. Now we will discuss last topic of this chapter, haplontic life cycle. What is the meaning of haplontic life cycle? Can you see here? Everybody concentrate on the screen carefully. Be careful. Can you see the cycle? Here. Listen carefully. Haplontic life cycle. Can you see cycle? Zygote is 2n number here. Zygote is present, which is 2n number. Remaining part is haploid. Remaining part is haploid here. 2n is diploid. It is diploid. And the remaining part, which is pinkish white color portion, it is the haploid. It is haploid. Is it? This is this white portion is haploid, such as life cycle when majority is haploid. This life cycle is called haplotonic when majority of the life cycle is haploid. Here this, see carefully, this part is haploid, this part is haploid. That's why it is known as the by chance majority of the life cycle is diploid. Majority of the life cycle is diploid, then it is obviously called that the diplontic life cycle. Called the diplontic life cycle. Yes, everybody clear here, beta ji? Clear? Here, sporophytic generation is representing only by the one cell zygote. Here, sporophyte. 2n is known as the sporophyte. Sporophytic generation is represented only by the one cell zygote, and free living sporocyte are absent. One of the very interesting characteristic feature, free living sporocyte, which is absent in this haplontic life cycle. Free living sporocyte is absent in this. Is it clear, everybody? This is present in the mostly tree. This is present in the mostly tree. Haploid spore are formed by the meiosis. Haploids formed by the meiosis. Here they see zygote undergo meiosis, which is a reductional division. It is a reductional division. I had already told you about meiosis and mitosis. We had done in the do in the chapter. We will be do in the chapter cell and its fundamental unit of life and division of the cell. Next, I think third unit of 11th standard. Haploid spores are formed by the meiosis, which divided mitotically to form the gametophyte. Here, gametophyte is the dominant part. Gametophyte is the dominant part of the haplontic life cycle. Gametophyte is dominant part of the haplontic life cycle. How it is dominant? Because it do the photosynthesis and production of the food. It do the photosynthesis and production of the fruit. Such plant is free living. Gametophyte is the dominant part and such plant is free living. These type of gametophyte of जो gametotype of plant present होते हैं, they are the free living. They are the free living gametophyte. Example है Volvax, Spirogyra. These are the algae. Some species of the Chlamydomonas. Here, some species of the Chlamydomonas. Free living sporophytes are absent in this, and 2n. It is not the main part of the cycle. It is this part is not main part of the life cycle. Gametophyte dominant phase. Photosynthesis make they do the photosynthesis and make the gamete through the process of gametogenesis. Here cynagamy is one word. Cynagamy means fusion of the gamete. Cynagamy means fusion of the gamete when male plus female gamete fuse to produce the 2n, which is zygote, that is known as the cynagamy. When fusion of the male and female gamete take place, that is known as the cynagamy, and production of the zygote occur. Is it clear, everybody? Here, beta ji, clear? Understood, everybody? Got it? Is it clear, beta? Next is, who is this? Sorry. Next is, just a minute. Wait. Next is diplontic life cycle. Diplontic life cycle क्या होती है बेटा जी? Missing of the diplontic life cycle. Diplontic life cycle. Look at this. Can you see here? On here, diploid phase is dominant. In diplontic life cycle, diploid phase is dominant. In this, diploid phase is dominant. Just a minute. I see your diagram. Diplontic life cycle is that life cycle in which, look at this carefully. Can you see everybody? See everybody? There is a main part, blue part. Here is the main part is blue part. Everybody see? This is the blue part and this is the main part of the cycle. This is the main part of the cycle. This is the main part and it is not main part of the cycle. In diplontic cycle, the diploid phase, yani 2n number is the dominant phase and dominant and the main part of the life cycle. It is the main part of the life cycle. Diploid sporophyte is the dominant. Here mentioned clearly, diploid sporophyte is dominant. Is the dominant. Photosynthesis dominant. Sporophyte do the photosynthesis. Sporophyte do the photosynthesis. Independent phase of the plant. This phase is the independent, not depend on the other. Is it clear? Independent phase of the life cycle. The gametophyte phase is represented by single cell, few celled, haploid gametophyte. Here, gametophyte phase is not dominant. Here, gametophyte phase is not dominant. Only few cell, few called haploid cells show the gametophyte phase. This is the gametophyte phase. Is it clear? Gametophyte. For example, gymnosperm and the angiosperm, alga, as such as fucus. Diplontic life cycle किसके अंदर, in which type of species exist? Gymnosperm, angiosperm, alga, such as the fucus. These are the examples of the diplontic life cycle. That is very, very important. You have to remember each and every example because in the NEET exam, examples full focus on the question related to examples. They also ask from the in which organism diplontic life cycle is occur. 4 ऑप्शन मेंशन होंगे जिसमें से एक कोई करेक्ट होगा, तो वो आपके एग्जाम्पल में से आते हैं. इज इट क्लियर एवरीबडी? क्लियर बेटा? Here look at this. Can you see clearly? There is the part blue which is the diploid. See, right everybody? And the one of the thing mentioned in your book, perianth. Perianth. What is the meaning of perianth? When sepal and petal exactly equal and same. In which flower sepal and petals are equally same, that is known as the perianth. And this is occurring in tulip. It is also called the tapal. Is it clear beta? Concentrate and see on the screen. See once again yourself beta. Clear everybody? short lived होते हैं. जो haploid period is a very short time. Main plant body which can do photosynthesis and the sporophyte, that is the sporophyte. Main plant body is the sporophyte which can do photosynthesis, and that's why this cycle is called the diplontic life cycle, because dominant phase is 2n and main part of the life cycle is 2n. Main part of the life cycle is 2n here. Is it clear everybody? Clear beta ji? Next is our a dominant independent photosynthetic thyroid or erect phase is represented by haploid gametophyte, and it alternate here are dominant, independent photosynthetic thyloids, and erect phase is represented to haploid gametophyte, and it alternate with the short lived multicellular sporophyte. Yani equally in this cycle haploid one time haploid cycle is come, and next time diploid, फिर again haploid, फिर again diploid, alternation पे चलेगा. Here this is the diploid phase and this is the haploid phase. Equally होता है. Dominant independent photosynthetic thyloid or erect phase is represented by haploid. This is the haploid phase. And short-lived multicellular sporophyte phase is 2n phase. This is 2n, this is n, because n is present, that's why it is haploid. 2n is present, that's why it is known as the diploid. Example क्या है? Which is the example? Which type of organism carry out the haplodiplontic life cycle? Example are bryophytas, some alga, genera such as Ectocarpus, Polysphonia, Calps are the haploid diplontic life cycle. They carry the haplodiplontic life cycle. Clear everybody? Clear beta ji? One thing more, just a minute, wait. I'll clear you. Yeah, this. In angiosperm, I had told you about the characteristic feature. Pollination is required for the transfer of pollen. I had told you this slide is missing yesterday. Pollination is the required for the transfer of pollen grain from male gamete to female gamete. It is the transfer of pollen grain from male gamete to male part to female. And flower undergo double and the triple fusion. What is the meaning of double and triple fusion here? Double fusion and double fertilization and triple fusion means one male gamete, just a minute, wait. One male gamete fuse with the ovum. It is first fertilization and production of zygote. Is it clear? Production of zygote. When one male gamete is fused with the one ovum, that is known as the first fertilization, and production किसी होगी? Zygote की. In second fertilization, what happened? One male gamete, again second male gamete means second male gamete fuse with the secondary nucleus present inside the female part, present inside the female ovary. It is present inside the female ovary. One male part plus secondary nucleus present inside the female part fused and produce the 3n, because male gamete is 1n and secondary nucleus is 2n. When they fuse, production of 3n means secondary here secondary division fertilization take place. First fertilization, one male gamete with one ovum and production of zygote, that is the first fertilization. Second fertilization is one male gamete fertilized with the secondary nucleus which is present inside the female body, female ovary system. That is the production of 3n number. That's why double fertilization and triple fusion, this is known as the double fertilization, and 3n is produced, that's why it is known as the triple fusion. Is it clear everybody? Clear beta ji? Next is here again, I'll tell you about this example. See carefully. Here, pollen grain is firstly divided into two parts. Then when it is handed over the stigma, it is converted into, it is division, its part is divided into three parts. First part is vegetative cell, which produce the vegetative cell, which make the pollen tube, Here is the pollen tube made. Okay, pollen tube is synthesized by the vegetative cell, and two more is the generative cell. These are the generative cell और gametic cell भी कह सकते हैं. They, one is fused with the ovum and production of zygote. One is fused with the ovum and production of the zygote, and one is fused with the secondary nucleus. One is fused with the secondary nucleus and production of the 3N. That's why this type of fertilization is known as double fertilization and triple fusion. Is it clear, beta? Here your chapter is complete. Any query regarding to this chapter?